Toph Beifong, the world's greatest earthbender, and Terra, the earth-shattering teen titan. For dust art thou, and unto dust shalt thou return. These two earthbound teens have taken that statement to the utmost degree. Today, we shall see which gritty fighter wins, the blind bandit or the metahuman. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel to help me reach my 1,000 subscriber goal before the end of the year. We'll already at 82 subscribers by the time I'm making the video, so do your boy a solid and hit that subscribe button down below. Welcome to Fiction Duel. Terra, at the beginning, might not have been the best at controlling her powers at first. However, thanks to some secret training with Slade, she got enough of a grasp to point that she's competent enough to fly through the air on top of a boulder, create small earthquakes to throw off someone's balance, and even open large fissures to sink entire buildings. When Terra's at her peak, she dons her metal suit, which allows her mentor Slade to take control and manage her powers more effectively with enhanced applications. She can summon dirt tornadoes, manipulate mud, and create sentient rock monsters that could challenge the Teen Titans. Now, we gotta shake to the next segment. The Melon Lord herself was trained by the Badger Moles in earthbending since the age of 6 and might as well have been a master at 12, meaning she should have access to most earthbending techniques. She can form earth walls or earth armor for defense, use earth launch or earth column to send herself above the ground, and for offense, she has earth line and earth bomb to put pressure on the opponent. More importantly, Toph has utility in her earthbending, like immobilizing targets with earth sink or slap shackles, transportation with earth wave, and other aspects of earthbending like metal bending, sand bending, and mud bending. Of course, her most valuable technique is her seismic sense, which serves as her substitute sense due to her blindness. Toph can detect the vibrations on the ground and predict incoming attacks. Furthermore, she can sense parts of Earth even when not connected to the ground. Terra should upscale and has shown relativity to her former friends. The Teen Titans and Cinderblock have survived a giant explosion equaling 1.74 kilotons of TNT. The Teen Titans were capable of harming said villain, Cinderblock, and Terra with the metal suit was able to run the gauntlet and nearly beat all the Titans one by one. This is supported by the fact that when Terra lost control, she caused a cave-in that was worth 71 kilotons of TNT. Once she got better control, Terra, alongside Raven, were able to support and lift the Titan's tower when it was falling, equaling about 52.2 kilotons of TNT, meaning Terra should be around small town to even town level plus in terms of attack potency. There is a possible high end for Terra scaling, as she was able to trigger a volcanic eruption that could destroy Jump City, sacrificing herself to stop it, which equaled about 2.3 megatons worth of TNT. To keep it short, like Toph, I'll be mentioning her being able to uphold Washing Tong's library, which would equal about 18 kilotons of TNT. We could go even higher as Aang, in the desert episode, was able to generate a giant mushroom cloud worth 68 kilotons of TNT, which is town level. Now, for some spicier scaling to get our girl even higher, the likes of Aang and Boomy were able to form earth barriers that were able to block attacks from firebenders enhanced by Sozin's Comet, which has been implied to be a 100 times multiplier in power via Ozai's quote. This means that any small town to town level calculations become small city to city level. I know this might seem like a stretch, but do keep in mind that Toph is an earthbending master who was able to hold up a mine shaft composed of iron and house the body of a giant spirit for several hours straight, equaling about 9.8 megatons worth of TNT. Toph, in terms of speed, should relatively scale to the likes of Aang and Zuko, both of whom were able to redirect lightning at massively hypersonic speed. Not only are there multiple statements supporting benders moving at lightning speed, but Toph could scale to the true speed of lightning itself, which is 1/3 the speed of light, meaning the higher end for our confirmed lightning timers equates to sub-relativistic to relativistic speed. On the other hand, Terra scales to Raven and Beast Boy blocking Dr. Light's attacks at 87% the speed of light. Self-explanatory, these attacks should grant Terra relativistic plus to faster than light reaction speed. Toph's most notable feats that justify her being earthbending master are the fact that she was able to invent metalbending and was a match to a fellow earthbending master in Boomy, while Terra was skill-wise able to match Raven's telekinesis alongside going blow for blow, hand-to-hand combat-wise against Robin. Both ladies have taken on multiple opponents at once, but we shall see who can win amongst these two rocky ladies as the duel commences.
3, 2, 1.
Fight!
Terra is sent on a mission by Slade to eliminate Toph Beifong and searches for her in Yudao, where her metal bending academy is located. Instead of finding Toph teaching a class, she discovers the academy is empty. Toph could already sense Terra coming for her and was waiting on a cliffside near the academy. The two lock eyes with each other, sparking the beginning of this battle. Both fighters' abilities and powers are similar to one another with minor differences, but we shall see if these stark differences will change the outcome of this matchup. Toph, upon looking at her higher ends of AP, should take the edge in that category. Terra needed help to support the weight of the T-Tower, while Toph was able to support the weight of an iron mine by herself for an extended period. She should also be more skilled due to Toph practicing her abilities at such a young age, while Terra could only reach her peak with Slade's help. Terra, to be fair, has some advantages herself due to her having the speed advantage and notable martial arts skill, meaning if she closes the distance between her and Toph, she could likely overwhelm her. The fight would boiling rock down to Toph keeping Terra at a mid-range and trying to outmaneuver or immobilize her with creating dust clouds or binding her in restraints, while Terra could chip away at her from a distance until she finds her opening. The counter for this is thanks to Toph's natural connection to the Earth's materials and seismic sense, meaning she could always predict where Terra's attacks are coming from smashed them apart with ease. One major advantage for the deciding factor for this fight is that Toph could metal bend Terra's suit, slightly depowering her and severing the communication with Slade, creating metal attacks that Terra has no hope of shattering, giving the belt to our Earth Rumble champion in this fiction duel. That's it for today's video, homies. I hope you like this more old school matchup in the versus community. I promise, I'll try to be more consistent in video uploads. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe for more content, and stay tuned because next week is going to be a late May the 4th be with you video. Until next time, keep on creating. See you around.